Hi everybody, it's Allie. This is my 30-day coach follow-up video assignment. I definitely have changed my why. Originally my why was to help people lose weight, get healthy and in better shape. Obviously that is still a big part of my force in driving my why. But in the interim of the last month, I've changed my why to I want to fire my boss. I worked about 80 hours over Christmas, and they did have some sort of, they had a medical emergency, so they both weren't there. My bakery's run by a husband and a wife. So they were at the hospital, and we ran the whole show through Christmas Eve, and it was stressful. I don't get to see my family back home in New Hampshire. I usually see them once a year, unless it's I have to go home for something unplanned. But it's usually once a year at the convenience of my bosses. So it's never a holiday or a birthday. I have two little nephews that I adore, completely. And it's a real bummer when you work, long days, especially over the summer with wedding cake. I know it's such an oxymoron that I'm into fitness and I'm a decorator and baker, but I usually work anywhere from 12 to 18-hour days during the summer. And it gets exhausting. And after Christmas, they usually lay us off for about a week or two, and that is unpaid. So, financially it's stressful considering I just moved into an apartment and I'm just trying to make everything work. So that is my why. I want to become financially free so I can travel where I want, communicate with people about things that I like to do every day, because I know a lot of people have said if you like what you do, you will never work a day in your life. And I truly believe that if I could do this full time, I would be the happiest person ever. I've seen Tamara Allen's video and she's just super excited, and from where she's gotten to in the last 3 months from where she was last summer, it's really inspiring and it's incredible. So big kudos to Tamara. Colin, your cat's great. But everyone that's struggling, Annie and Becky, I've had the same problems with negativity. My best friend, I actually just got back home last night. I had to drive 8 hours up to New Hampshire. His mom passed away unexpectedly. And I only got to see him for a day and then I had to drive back. But he looked at me and he said, don't take offense to this, but nobody cares what you're eating and what you're working out to. Nobody cares. It's just, you see it all the time, and then it's just aggravating. And that was my best friend. My best friend in the whole entire planet told me that. He said, nobody cares. No offense, but nobody cares. So, you stand back and you just think, wow, I mean, obviously he's going through a super hard time, and I get that. People, don't want to see that you're working out every day and you're eating right every day. But you know what? Then I sit back and I'm like, well, why are you so upset at that? Is it because you don't have that motivation or that drive, or you want to succeed at something but you're too afraid to try? So, Becky, Annie, anyone else that's got those negative Nellies out there, screw them. Seriously, my best friend's my best friend, but when it comes to me, that only helps me drive my why further. It fuels my fire. I do want to make this successful, and I'm going to, consistency is key. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do every day until I can get to that point. I haven't signed on a coach yet, so all of you that are, stressing out about that, it'll happen. You just have to be patient and be consistent. And I know that I'm not going to give up. So, that's the theme this year, never give up. And if I'm not going to give up, I'm going to die trying to make this successful. So, all those negative people, just block them out and, continue to do what you're doing. It does shake your confidence. I'm not going to lie. When, especially my best friends, like, nobody cares what you post on Facebook. It's not like I'm posting it every, 5 minutes a day. I'm doing maybe one, if not two, actual posts about working out or beach body, and the rest is just personal, you know. So anyone that's negative, it's a reflection on jealousy. I'm truly convinced of that. They don't have the motivation or the drive, or maybe they just need that push. But anyone that's jealous is a hater. So keep doing what you're doing, and use that as fuel to your why, add fuel to that fire to keep you going further. I've been shut down so many times, but you can't let that get in the way, especially if your why, like mine is financial freedom or whatever your why is. Look at your why, and that's why you're doing this. Just wipe the egg off your face. I had to do that with my best friend, and it is what it is. You just got to keep plugging along. I bruised my tailbone when I was up in New Hampshire sledding with my nephews, and I still did Brazil butt lift today. It hurt like hell, but I still did it because I will not set myself up to fail. In fact, I just finished my first challenge, which was a 7-day clean eating challenge, and I lost 8 pounds. And that's dedication. I went home and everyone was eating cake and drinking coffee and, having a beer, and I stuck with it because you know what? Accountability is so huge, and when you're a coach, you want to set and lead by example. So keep doing what you're doing. The more you drink Shakeology and the more you work out, the better and happier you're gonna feel, and the more successful you're gonna be at just feeling comfortable in your own skin. In the last week, I've definitely reached a confidence that I haven't had since I was in the best shape of my life. And I hope this summer I get in the even best shape of my life. I know that grammar was a little bad, but I'm sorry, I'm super tired. But anyways, everyone that's, doubting or, dealing with all those negative people, use that as motivation. That's what I'm doing. You just, keep going at it. They're gonna stay where they are, and in 2 years when you're successful, you have like the best body and you have, your own personal income through Beachbody and you're in Cancun or whatever it is, they're going to be in the same spot and they're going to be like, I wish I did what they did 2 years ago. Something silly like that. So seriously, don't let them get you down. It's definitely worth it if your why is as big as it should be. I know mine is super big. So that's where I'm at. My why has changed to I want to fire my bosses. And honestly, I've learned so much, especially with running my challenge group, losing some weight, getting in shape, but not only that, personal development. My personal development has been so huge and it helps me just always have a positive mindset. And when you have a positive mindset, you can really achieve anything. And I firmly believe that. So keep plugging along, everybody, and best of luck and congratulations to all of you guys that are still here and that are super successful like Tamara, and everyone else, stick with it because we'll get there. We'll get there together. All right. Have a good day, guys. Cheers. Bye.